guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. So this is the second time that I am going to film this. First time everything was just going against me. I forgot my mic, and then I was trying to get my pad on to show you a pattern, and the bloody thing couldn't work for me. So yeah, how are you? This is Flosstube, and I think it's Flosstube 53. However, I will put the proper in the title of the video. So how are you all? Not doing too bad. Could be better. Well, yeah. A couple of weeks ago, my son, he was really ill. He had a sickness bug that lasted about a week. He was really poorly with it. He didn't go to school for a couple of days because he was just ill with it. And unfortunately, well, we had a great weekend, which I'll tell you about at the bottom of the video, the end of the video, not the bottom. But unfortunately now my daughter, she has came down with chicken pox. I suspected it yesterday when I saw a couple of things appear, but today, poor lash, she's absolutely covered. So got Calpol, got Cameline lotion in. Give her some Cameline lotion this morning, and fingers crossed she'll be okay. So anyway, yes, what have I been stitching? So the first thing I wanted to show you was this. This is Queen of Hearts, and if I can get the author, not the author, why does the pattern keep coming up? Yeah, I'm doing it again. Sorry about that. Filming's just not working for me today. Do you ever have them days when you're doing videos? So yes, I'm stitching this. It's Heaven and Earth design, and it is Queen of Hearts, and it is by Michaela Sayeta, and artwork is by Rachel Anderson. There. And if we go into the actual pattern itself, I am 814 stitches out of 3175. Oh, so yeah, I'm 2.52% finished with that pattern. So yeah, I got loads of it yet. So I'll just put my pad to the side. So yeah, that'll do. Anyway, I'll show you the pattern where I'm up to at the moment. I was stitching on this quite a few days last week actually. I put it into a hoop, and the fabric's not been too bad in the hoop, and I've been using my what is it, that stand, lower stand, that's it. This is how far I've got on that pattern. It might not look much. I have moved it over a little, but it's just background at the minute that I'm stitching, literally just background. And it is stitched 1/1 on 28 counts, magic guide, even weave. So that is how far I am on her at the minute. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. You wouldn't believe that all those stitches are like all those, would you? So yeah, that's where I am on there at the moment. So that is one of my counted cross stitches that I've been working on. Now my other counted cross stitch is, I'm going to show you, being as I'm showing you the counted ones first. So the other counted one is, I've got it in my bag here, and I had this bag from Tish from this Stitch Retreat. So it is a Mirabilia kit, and it is Charlotte. I brought this at the last Stitching Retreat I went on in September. I brought it as a kit from Hawkins Hobbies, and so far, I wish I could show you them pictures and show you now, but I can't really do that. So let's just take that chart off it a minute. So at the moment I'm up to there on it, so I'm doing really well on that. I did make a bit of a cock up, so to speak, a little bit. It was somewhere around here. I did one stitch over a bit too much. However, sometimes when you do it with one stitch, you may be able to kind of work around it. So that's what I was hoping with this one, and so far so good. It might look a bit odd, but to be honest, I don't notice a difference, especially when you hold it here. I don't notice a difference with that. So I haven't worked on it for a couple of days, but I do want to get back working on that one. So I'm working that, and again on, I think it's 28 count hand-dyed Aida, not Aida, even weave. So yeah, that is that one. Absolutely love it. Looking at it through there now, it is gorgeous. I do love it. So I'll just pop that one in there. Now, the other counted cross stitch that I've been working on, I haven't done a lot of stitches on it. I've done some, but not a lot. I was watching, I think I was watching something. It might have been, oh, Smallville, when I was working on this one. And I got distracted. Oh, I've left the threads out from the Mirabilia one. Yeah. Talk about a cock up of a video. Sometimes it just don't work out, does it? I'm struggling today, I don't know why. So yeah, the one that I'm stitching is, let's see, this one. It's a Gecko Rouge, and it is by Trevor Smith, and it is dragon silhouette, like a dragon silhouette. I brought this at the April, was it the April or the last one? No, it might have been the April stitching retreat. I bought that, so I got that from there. And so far on here I have done, just get that chart back in there, that much. So it's not a whole lot, but it's some. I like it on this frame as well because it's nice and small, and this frame I can easily hold perfect. Now this one, I'm actually stitching this in tent stitch, which yeah, I've tried tent stitch before on the 11 count stamp kits I get. I just can't get used to it. It just really isn't for me. Doing it on that, because you're using more thread, it just looks a bit more like a tapestry, and I'm okay with tapestry, but I'm not a big massive fan because my tapestry kits, when I finish stitching them, they always seem to go slanted, and I just was not keen on it. So I've reverted all back to full cross stitch. However, this one, this actually works as a tent stitch because it's 25 count magic guide, or easy guide as you can call it. I've tried 1/1 with here before on full cross, and it wasn't enough. You could see the fabric through. I tried 2/1, and it's on another design that I've got upstairs, and I wasn't happy with that either because it was too tight, the stitches was. So that kit kind of got abandoned. But now, since not working on that one, I've tried 1/1 when I was at the retreat. I thought I'm going to try 1/1 on this fabric, and sure enough, 1/1 works really well. So the kit that I've got upstairs that I haven't worked on for a while, I might revert back to, I might actually try the 1/1 on that. I've done a bit on the full crosses, and it is a bit here and there because, like I said, I've stitched some stitches 1/1. I've done a couple with 2/2, so it might be a bit funny, but it is actually in the top left hand corner, so it might be okay. So yeah, that is how far I've got on there at the moment. I'm enjoying it. It's really nice, and looking at this now, I want to get this kit out as well and start working on this. Got my needle minders, my Stranger Things, and my little, is that a dragon? Dragon drinking a cup of coffee. I might have got that one from Lisa from No More Lost Needles. Lisa Simmons. I can't remember now. Because I know I did get a couple of needle minders. And I wanted a dragon one to go with the dragon that I'm stitching. So that is my stamps. No, my counted kits. Ugh. So that's my counted kits. Now we go on to stamped. Now, stamped, I've been doing all right. Not too bad, actually. I'm going to show you this one first. So this one, I've had this as a new kit from Biggest Craft. I did do the unboxing, so if you'd like to see the unboxing to that, then just go through my playlist and have a look at the unboxings. Now, I have got a big picture for this one. I didn't think I had, but I suddenly remembered I had. So, I like the Harry Potter designs, the really colourful ones. That's on Biggest Craft, and I think they're on VIP as well. So I've got a couple now. So this is the one that I had from Biggest Craft. It is Hermione Granger. Now I wasn't sure about the fact, it looks fine on there, but on the fabric it looked a bit odd. So I thought I'm going to take a leaf out of Boogie Stitcher's book and I'm going to stitch the face first around that area and see how that works out. I absolutely love the design. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I do have an unboxing coming, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. And yeah, so we'll have a look how far I've got on here at the moment. So I'm just going to put all my little bits of floss back in the bag, because if I don't do that, everything's just going to end up everywhere. So far on her, ta-da! So I'm working on the face at the moment. I've done quite a bit of the hair. I've managed to get it in a frame and I've got the fabric. Now this is the one that I've been stitching mostly, especially over the last couple of days, because I've just been working on her hair and her facial features. Now you can see here, I've started doing that. It's so far so good. It's looking good so far. You can see on the back, yeah, not neat stitches at all. But yeah, so far so good. And at the minute, I can honestly say that I guess I'm pleased with how it's turning out at the moment, especially when you hold it there. You can see, start to see her features. So yeah, I'm happy with that one. I love these designs. I absolutely love them. They're one of my favourite ones. So that is that one. Now, the next one is, I don't know if I have a big picture of this one to show you. I don't think I do. You'd have seen the unboxing for this as well, because I did it a while ago. Now this is from 7 Great, and this is the horror characters. I did an unboxing a while ago. You got all your horror characters there. I haven't done too much on this one, because the printing is not perfect. It's not great on this one. Some of the printing is very blurry. If I show you, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but especially these green bits here, those are blurry. So I have not done a lot on here. I have done some work, but not a lot. So far on this one, I've just done that. I'm working on this character down here, so I'm going to just do the black stitching up to about there, then bring it down and fill all the blue light black, and then do all the stitching in between. But because the stitches are not great, they are very blurry, and not to mention there's a lot of confetti stitch. I'm kind of, this one, it's, I won't say it's a love-hate. Actually, I will say it's a love-hate, because I like the design. I like the whole horror concept of the design and stitching the horror characters. However, because the printing's not great on that one, I kind of want to shy away from that one a little bit. But is just the way it is. So the next one I've got is, this one is from Outdoor Tired. Most of these kits were given to me for an unboxing and review. I just want to kind of make a disclaimer for that, and I do appreciate every single one of you. So it's that one. We've got the tea pot, tea cup and the coffee cups, and it quite appealed to me, that one did. So that is on 11 count and it is a 40 by 53, and I was stitching on this a couple of days ago, about, so a few days, about a week. So I'm not doing too bad on this one. I've just been doing a bit of background. I'm doing this one in sections, so you can see there where I've got sectioned it off. I'm going to fill that blue, the background there, and then when I've done that, I'm going to fill in these bits here, and I'll be doing that in sections. So I'm quite pleased. I count it as good work done, even when it is background, because it's not confetti stitches. However, background is background. It's still stitching. It can be tedious sometimes, especially when you've got a lot of the one colour. So yeah, I count that as work well done. So yeah, seeing all these now, I want to get these. I want to start stitching them, but I can't at the minute because I'm quite busy in the day. Not to mention, I read a lot now. So I'm on my 12th book of the year, which I'll show you in a bit. So next one I've got in my Harry Potter bag that I had from the Stitching Retreat. And this one is, let's have a look. It is my Sirius Black, the Harry Potter range, the ones that I really like. I'm sorry that picture can't do it justice. But we have Sirius Black there. And so far, again, I've been doing a bit of background, but I've also been doing a bit of the thingamajig, the tail, I think. So I've done some black there, don't know why part of the background, but I've also been working on his tail down here, down there. So I'll switch in between this one. I do some background, and then I'll do some of the part of the picture here. So that is my plan with that one. So it's not too bad. I'm doing all right with that. I love these designs. I do have a lot of fun working on these. Do have a lot of oh, excuse me. I've been having some late nights. Been having late nights stitching. I just can't seem to put it down. So we have a couple more. So we have this one, and you know, I always said I lost my Harry Potter design, the actual Harry Potter one. I found it. It was in a frame. It was in a frame, and I was stitching on it before, so why I thought I'd lost it, I don't know. So this is from VIP Cross Stitch. The other one, by the way, I think that one was from Biggest Craft, Sirius Black. So the Harry Potter one is from VIP Cross Stitch. I love that. I love the colours in there. And so far on this one, now this one, I think I'm aiming to do this in sections as well, but like a wide section instead of a small section like the coffee cups. So I've done some background, stitched all background there, started stitching the background here. When I've done that, then I'll fill in this area. I'll start to fill in all of that area. So at the minute I'm working on this on my lap. So this is an 11 count, and it is 49 width by 64 height centimetres, and the printing on this is lovely. I cannot fault the printing on this one. it is really, really nice. I do like it. So yeah, I'm just folding that up and I'll put it back in my bag. So yeah, I'm loving those Harry Potter kits, and it's nice. Not to mention, it's nice stitching on the different characters instead of the same character all the time. No, I have to lean over. Now I've got this one in my little bag, which is InStitches. It was made by InStitches and it was made by Ebony, who was at the last retreat we went on. So thank you for the bag again. Sadly, I won't be with you on this stitching retreat or September this year because obviously my son's going to the Isle of Man. And not to mention, if anyone had seen my last video that I filmed Morecambe Comic Con, I've got another Comic Con coming at the end of September to film, and I'm so excited. I'm really excited. It'll be the first time. So yeah, anyway, back onto the video. So this is Mickey Mouse, and I had this from Biggest Craft, and at the moment I'm up to, what's that? I've got a bit of, what's that here? Yeah, just a bit of background. I stitched a bit of his ear because, as I said in the last video, the colour for his ear that came with it was 939, which is dark blue, and I thought Mickey's ear, I didn't feel comfortable stitching it with dark blue. I know some don't mind, and that's fine, but to me it would have annoyed me a bit. So I got some black thread. I went to the hobby shop in town and I bought a bunch of 310 like black thread to replace the colour for his ears, and I was just testing it to see how that thread would go on this fabric, and it's fine. So yeah, I've just been stitching that bit around there. So that is how far I've got on there. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. So yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So we're up to 22 minutes. I have got one more, but I haven't really put enough stitches in that to justify a video yet. So anyway, guys, that's what I've been working on for basically since I did the last video. I've done a lot of stitching. I have done a little bit of colouring, but I've been stitching mostly the last few weeks because I've been enjoying it. I've been really enjoying it. My Hermione one, I've been working on that whilst watching videos on TV of an evening, mostly either Friday the 13th, shocker for you there, or I've been watching Chris the Girl on YouTube. So reading wise, now in my last video I might have been reading Kiss the Girls by James Patterson, or it was Evermore, the Immortal series by Alison Noel. However, I've both finished those books now. Kiss the Girls, well, Evermore was good, but Kiss the Girls by James Patterson, I loved it. I really loved it. The chapters were very thin actually, so I felt like they were quicker to get through, but the book was brilliant. Now, I didn't know there was a film called Kiss the Girls on Netflix, and what was the actor in it?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. He played Alex Cross and he did a really good job. Now, would I prefer the film to the book or the book to the film? I prefer the book to the film. However, I think I prefer the ending to the film than the book. If you get what I mean. So I do both like them. It was really, really good. I've since then brought Along Came a Spider. I'm not reading it yet because I took a book off my shelf last night when I finished Kiss the Girls, and I chose a random one. So this is Magpie, and it is by Sophie Draper.
You do realise when you said that, then it sounded like you said Chris the girl.
Chris the girl.
Kiss the girl. Chris the girl.
Kiss the girls. Yeah, kiss the girls, not Chris the girl. So anyway, so she's married to him, but does she know him at all? Claire lives with her family in a beautiful house overlooking the water, but she feels as if she's married to a stranger, one who is leading a double life. As soon as she can get their son Joe away from him, she's determined to leave Duncan. But finding out the truth about Duncan's secret life leads to consequences Claire never planned for. Now Joe is missing, and she's struggling to piece together the events of the night that tore them all apart. Alone in an isolated cottage, hiding from Duncan, Claire tries to unravel the lies they've told each other and themselves. Something happened to her family, but can she face the truth? So yeah, it does seem like a really good book. I've only got a couple of pages into it, so I don't feel like I can actually review it and tell you my thoughts about it at the moment. Like I said, I've only just started reading it. It's just a random book off my shelf. So there is another one called Cuckoo. So I don't know if that's the second one to this. So yes. Anyway, good book. Seems like a good book anyway. So there. That is where I'm going to leave it for now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making the video. I've got to put all this lot back away now. I saw quite a few kits actually going through this that I do want to work on. My cat, he's down there at the minute. He's currently loving my bag. Do you like my stitching? Do you love my stitching? Yeah, you're going to come and say hi? Come on then. Come say hi. Pop your head up. Say hi. Yeah. My baby. Oh. Yeah, you've got his little tail there. So he's coming to say hi. So yeah, I hope you No, he's sat on my stitching. Yeah, I don't want your bum fluff on that. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. We would love to have you here. I say we because Leo always comes in on the video. Give me kisses. No kisses. Yeah, and I just want to say thank you to everyone for your support throughout the channel. It really does mean a lot. So yeah, if you're into your reading, my TikTok has now turned into a book talk. And I post regularly on there as well about books, and I've also started doing little clips on there as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll leave it in the description below. So anyway guys, fingers crossed my daughter feels better soon. She hasn't got a temperature at the minute, so I'm just keeping my eye on that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get going. Are you going to say anything, Leo? Do you want to say bye-bye? No. Bye-bye. No. He's just sitting on the table at the minute. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get going now, guys. And I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now. Bye.